Oh god. This raid. This fucking raid. Oh my bad. Hey guys, this is Darkblade XX Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. Welcome to this edition of Epic Fails. As always, epic fails are either because of us or because of others. Either way, it's epically done, so we gotta put it online. Oh god. This edition is FOS 1. FOS 1. It's one of the most basic raids in the game. There's pretty much no mechanics in it. It's basically just tank and spank all the way through. The most basic of raids, and we don't even make it. Ah, god. Anyway, I guess like my friend told me, I pretty much asked for this shit to happen. I'll get into that later. Anyway. Alright, everyone that watches my videos knows I play on hero side. I have a villain side. I have a villain league that I started over there since the launch of the game. I've just been more focused on hero side because we have more active people over there, so I play over there most of the time. I like come to villain side like I think I can count the number of times per year on my hands, not my toes. I'm not gonna. That's exaggerating. Just my hands, 10 times. Yeah, that's how much I play villain side. Anyway, I come over here. I've pretty much this guy's pretty much been tier 2 since tier 2 first came out. And that's how much I play on hero side. I mean villain side. Anyway, so, everyone seems to be on hero side right now. Got a few villains logged in, but anyway, I wanted to just go ahead and just get a couple of runs in. I've been doing runs all day. Nothing's been going right. And so I figured, okay, let me get a raid in. I mean, nothing's been going right. We beat it, but nothing's been going right. So I thought, okay, let me get a raid in. And for the love of me, oh my god, this raid. Alright, you guys tell me what's wrong with this group, man. We got what I call a balanced group. Okay, there's a couple things wrong. We have a balanced group. There's a couple things wrong, though. We got all the rows we need. At the top of the list, what's wrong? You don't need 2 tanks for FOS 1. Hell, you don't really even need a tank, period, for FOS 1. However, as you guys can see, the CRs were pretty much at level to come in here, so yeah, we're going to have a tank. You don't need 2, though. But even if you have to, that's not going to make it worse, sir. Make it slower, won't make it worse. Anyway, I knew something was off when I first queued up for FOS 1, and one of the guys in there, after Cypher said it, he's like, oh fuck, we're going to fail. We're going to die. And I was thinking to myself, well, what do you mean we're going to die? We're going around, we got DPSs, we got heal, we got troll. What the hell do you mean we're gonna die? And I knew they haven't been in here for a minute at all, because when I first queued in here, I walked to the outside, and there was Lex looking at the Fortress of Solitude for the backdrop, you know, letting you know that you just began the raid. So I'm thinking to myself, like, losing me, we're gonna die. Yeah, we got 2 tanks unnecessary, but still. Anyway, so you guys watch the video, you tell me what's wrong, because I saw a number of things. Besides having 2 tanks for no reason, everyone's running ahead of the tanks, getting killed, they don't know how to wait. It's like simple mechanics that we're not doing here. I'm not going to just blame all that stuff on villain side, because I got some stuff to admit to. You're going to see in the video anyway. As you can see, I have a pretty much at tier CR to come in here. My gear is a mixture of both tank and DPS. That's because a lot of tank gear has not been dropping for me. But I still want to get my raid runs in. It was Thursday, so I want to do my stuff before Thursday. Anywho, as you guys can see, I'm pulling stuff to me, the other thing's pulling stuff to me, and then everyone's just gathering around us as we pull stuff and dying. We're at tier. There's no high level CRs in here to walk you through shit. You gotta do stuff old school. Let the tanks pull. Everyone stays to the background. Fires from a distance. Heals stay from the background. Troll stays in the background. Nope, everybody wants to be right up on somebody. Now, on top of that, because like I said, I got both tank and DPS gear, so I'm not going to blame everything on somebody else. That means my health is low, my dom's low, my defense is low. Yeah, my restoration's low. I get that. I have just enough to come in here, pretty much a suggested level. Actually, I think it might be even slightly less than that, slightly. Anyway, I'm using the OP pull right now. Lasso. I don't like lasso at all because I'm fire. I don't think I have to grab a regular type of weapon to pull stuff. Anyway, I'm not flight, so I don't have low pressure. So yeah, I gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm rocking lasso. I would use fireball, but I kind of need to pull stuff towards me, especially at this low level. This is what I first thing I thought. Alright, so I'm keeping things to me for a little bit, then they go off on their own. But I'm pulling stuff, right? Everyone should not be crowding around me. People should not be running ahead of the group. But as you can see, everyone's doing that shit. And I just thought to myself, like, really? I can't queue for this? Like, really? We're not getting through this? We're dying? No one's waiting for each other? And I'm not the type of person to let one bad queue or several bad queues. Like I said, I've done several runs today and all bad. I'm not going to let silverback queues define a whole side of the game. It's like my boy was telling me, like, he has a villain side league that he joins on. He's really mostly always on villain side. He comes to hero side once in a while. But anyway, he's in my league, and he was like, yo, you might want someone to walk you through villain side, because this shit's rough. And I was like, no, it's not, man. This is basic stuff. And he was like, no, it's rough. See, you guys have a lot of people on hero side, so occasionally you'll get that high level, or someone that actually knows what the hell they're doing to run stuff with you, you know. You'll queue in, people know what they're doing. On villain side, everybody does PvP, and everybody that does PvE is already up there. They're already doing tier 7. That's how villain side is. They don't fuck around. They're at tier 7 already. No one goes back to run old shit. Nobody. They're at the high. They never go back run old shit. So if you're pugging in, doing low content, you're asking for whatever the hell happens to you to happen to you while you're in there. I thought he was fucking exaggerating, but that shit seems to be true. Cause I've done this and I've only experienced bad shit. Now right here, I've had to put in my supercharge. Like, when does the tank ever have to use a supercharge? Glad I had it, but shit. Pretty much after that wears off, I'm gone. There. But yeah, he was right. He's like, if you're pugging low content, you're asking for whatever else happens, because no one knows what they're doing. And he was like, yeah, heroes, you guys keep running the same stuff back and forth. You guys don't really give a fuck what you guys do. You run old stuff, you run new stuff. But villains, we only run the new stuff. We don't have time to keep going back and doing old content. So if you're doing old content, you better use LFG or use it with your league, because if you're not, you're asking for whatever the hell happens to you. And it seems he's right, because the last few runs seem to be that way. But I'm not going to get discouraged just yet. I really was. I was fucking heated the other day, but I'm not. Now, what heat me the most was, okay, everyone's back here just about. I was wondering where the troll is at. I was just about to get on mic and say, hey, we got to do this shit old school. We can't rush ahead. There's no high CRs, where no one's getting carried. We got to just do this regular way. This is a basic-ass raid. We can get through this. And what happens? Pop up to disband. And I'm thinking to myself, we're not even at the first boss and you want to disband already? What were you guys waiting for? A high CR to come through and walk you through this stuff? I was just thinking to myself, that's just so weak. What the hell? How about we talk? How about we, it's the same shit you did when this game first came out, Someone says, hey, this is the mechanics for this shit. Let's get through it. I'll tell you how to do this. You guys do that. Blah, blah, blah. And we push ourselves through this shit. You don't just ban because you wipe a few times. You know, if you don't run ahead of the tanks that are supposed to be the only ones that can take some damage, maybe you live. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems that they didn't have anyone to carry them, so they wanted to just disband it real quick. I don't know. I just thought that shit was so weak. And I got so heated. Like, this is FOS 1. I'm not even gonna attempt doing FOS 2 with Pugs. I'm taking this advice. I'm just gonna do it with my league. Cause shit, we're all at the same. Well, I can't say we're all at the same CR. Most of us are. Like, actually, I can't even say most of us. We got a lot of high CRs on villain side. It's just that I can say personally, my characters, like, I don't play villain side, so my characters are low. The highest character I got, I think, is CR 75. Put it that way. Anyway, I'm gonna just start doing stuff in my league. Like, I'll still plug the alerts and duos and shit, because those are easy. But when it comes to raids, I'm only plugging like stuff that I think would be easy. You know, FO1 should be easy. I mean, shit. I got your FOS 3 just fine. A lot of people didn't know what the hell to do, but we still got through it. FOS 1 should be no fucking problem, but it seems that's an issue. Oh well. So yeah, this is my epic fails video. As you can see, my gear is a mixture of tank and DPS. Anyway. Oh god, what a video. Fuck. Anyway, I'm going to take this advice. LFG it or use your league. Because, oh god. Then again, if I probably would have been on mic, maybe it would have been a lot easier to get through it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Epic fails. This is Darkblade XX, Dark and